I'm Unsound, and I saw Scott Pilgrim versus the World. It is directed by Edgar Wright, written by Michael Bacall and Edgar Wright. And if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. I have a very special guest. Check it out.
Hi, it's me.
Introduce yourself to anyone who don't know you.
I'm Johanna. I'm from Hack the Movies, and I also stream on Twitch as Stuff Like Games.
Heck yeah. So, very special guest. What's your exposure to Scott Pilgrim?
So I actually read the comics in high school, and then the movie came out, and I actually went and like everybody was in costume, giant group of people. We all were cosplaying.
That's
and
fun.
Went to the midnight premiere.
Ooh, how many times have you seen this movie?
I don't know, a lot.
You're an expert on this movie, you would say.
For the most part, yeah.
Okay, so we got an expert with me to review my very first watch through of Scott Pilgrim. I do remember reading some of the comics. Like, I don't remember if I finished them. I get distracted really easily, and then I drop things all the time, which is a really bad habit. I wanted to finish more things. So, we'll eventually finish Scott Pilgrim. So that's my exposure to Scott Pilgrim, is just that. So I really like how in the very beginning of the movie, it's just following a guy, and he's just like, he's the type of dork. He's like a very dorky type.
Yes.
Very dorky. Like, would you want to hang out with Scott Pilgrim?
I would not hang out with Scott Pilgrim.
Why would you not hang out with Scott Pilgrim?
He reminds me of a lot of the dudes that I knew in high school that like tried to act really cool and like
failed spectacularly.
Yeah, and it's awful. And
being cool, by the way, being cool is not caring about what cool is at all. That's what cool means. For anyone in the audience who wants to know what cool means, do you agree with that definition?
I would agree, yes.
Yes. So so we have freaking Scott Pilgrim over here. He's like, oh yeah, I'm just trying to act cool and stuff. And he has, girlfriend's name, I love her name, Knives.
Yep.
Knives. What? Who names their child Knives? Is this a nickname that she appointed herself, or is this given to her?
No, I'm pretty sure that's her actual name.
That's her actual name.
I'm pretty sure.
What are her parents into? Like martial arts or
maybe
like butchers? Are they butchers?
Sweeney Todd.
Oh jeez, I don't get that reference.
You should watch that.
I shall do that sometime. Oh man, also speaking of Knives, she's adorable. I love her haircut.
She's super cute.
She's like I just want to hug her. I want to hug her. Do you want to hug her?
I do, because she needs a friend.
She does need a friend. She's like, oh, you're so cool. And we have, was it Sex Bomb?
Yep.
Sex Bomb. I like the drummer chick a lot.
Oh, yeah, Kim. Kim's awesome.
Kim. Yeah, she is great. She's awesome. She's excellent. And she is just so much energy in the way that she does a little performance. She's just like, and that's like the entire performance. The very first beginning of and the very opening, I liked that. What did you think of it?
Yeah, I like opening credits like that.
I
miss that.
Oh man, the opening credits is pretty epic. I really liked it a lot. I honestly wish, like you said, more credits were like this. You know, I've been watching a lot of movies, and a lot of movie credits are just like, oh, let's just put a bunch of text. Let's just put some text on some black. All right, good. And I'm like, artistic.
Yeah, we did not Sweeney Todd. Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow.
Recently, whatever. I love that whole opening credits thing. I thought that was awesome.
It was cool. It was like artistic. By the way, check out the Hack the Movies Sleepy Hollow review. She was there, and also check out my Sleepy Hollow review as well. As well. So anyway, we have freaking Scott Pilgrim. He's got knives. You know, he's hanging on to his childhood. I think he's freaking 20. How old is he? Like 25?
Yeah, 20. I think he's 20.
No, he's 22 because I remember
he turns 23.
Like I remember I watched this like after I turned 23, and I'm like, oh, I'm older than him. That's weird. Yeah. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, he is very cringy. Knives is in high school.
Yeah.
So like that's cringy. And then where he moved into with his roommate is right across the street from his childhood home. So it's just like, bro, let go.
Travel more. I think he needs to travel. So he's like, he kind of, I don't know exactly what he feels. Like he feels like a strong admiration for her, but like a little bit later he feels kind of not. He feels annoyed because like a child. I do like how like he sees Ramona Flowers. And did you know that Ramona Flowers ruined an entire generation of women?
I think it happened before that, but yeah, she's also part of the Manic Pixie Dream Cut girl thing.
Yeah, she's like, oh boy. I didn't notice how many times her hair changed. I think it was it was never like at the start of a scene when I noticed her color changed. I was like, oh, it's halfway through now. Oh, wait. They were having a conversation, and now I just realized their colors changed. Do you know how many times their colors changed? Hair colors? It
is like 3 or 4 times, because I know she has the green at the end. She did blue, because she's on the date with Scott at one point, whatever, and her hair was blue. Pink was the beginning, and I don't... is it just 3 times?
I guess so. It's 3 colors, for sure. There must be some, like... I didn't catch any reason, or at least I didn't think of one. I didn't think hard about it.
They don't go into it in the movie, but they do talk about it in the comics.
Okay. I would have liked that in the movie, personally, because I was curious about that. I get it. It's like her personality, but why is she changing it, you know? But like... How much dye do you need to remove the color that you have in your hair already and then reapply color?
She had it bleached out a lot.
And her hair is not good anymore. Like her hair is fried off.
I was going to say
it's fried. This is not an accurate representation of hair care. Also, so we have frickin' Scott Pilgrim be like, ooh, he does the awooga right at freaking her, and he's like, I gotta talk to this chick, and so he does. He musters up the courage, and it's quite sweet and also quite, I'd say, adorkable.
I'd say cringe.
Cringe. 2 words describing the same thing. I really like the relationship. It's honestly interesting how it develops, because it's like it doesn't seem like it would work out, but because of like her being her, and like she's like okay, open to it. She seems like a very open person. Would you agree with that analysis?
For some things, yeah.
Yeah.
Other things, absolutely not.
That's true. Yeah, she does give me the vibe like some things that like I couldn't even predict would be like.
She's not like other girls.
She's not like other girls. Oh boy. Also, so we have Scott Pilgrim, and we also have Scott Pilgrim and Knives, Scott Pilgrim and Ramona Flowers. Eventually have it like dating, and I do like the friend group with Scott Pilgrim. They're like constantly nagging him. Especially
Wallace, his gay best friend.
Wallace, my man. Okay, he's doing the Lord's work. He's like, yo, you can't just lead these women on. You can't lead Knives on. You gotta be able to let them know. And I really like the evil exes. Were they evil? All of them evil?
I don't think. Well, the one's definitely evil. I don't think the rest of them are evil.
What type? Is it just like a bunch of exes, a bunch of bad guy exes? How many were there?
7.
Okay, it's like the 7 deadly sins, but for exes. So that's fun. I really liked the fight scenes. I also really like the character growth of Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, he gets better.
He goes from super dork, he's not cool at all, to like he's gaining self-confidence, and like I really like at the very beginning of the movie he seems like the type of person who wouldn't like stand up for himself, and like in the progressively throughout the movie he has to like use his voice, so he goes from like, yeah, I'm okay, yeah, whatever, to like, hey, what you doing over there, what, come here, you know, some of that energy. Do you agree?
Yeah, no, I agree.
He does exactly that. It's an exact line from the movie.
At the end, he gets the power of self-love.
Yeah. Ah, yes. I like it so much. I was watching this and I was just like, oh my goodness, those are all the lessons that you gotta gain as an adult in order to be a self-fulfilled adult. I like it.
Yeah, he actually grows up.
He grows up. It was a process of growing up, and I really liked that. So all the fight scenes are cool.
Oh yeah, my favorite ones with her ex. Oh my God, what is her name? Is Ramona's ex-girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
the blonde hair. Oh my God,
I know what you're talking about.
I know her name. Like I can like hear it.
Hey Jess, put it. Who is it? Please put the name right here in the
Roxy.
face. Roxy.
I remembered.
Hey. Amazing. So Roxy, yeah, she's there's change two words and it'd be sexy.
Yeah, Mae Whitman's hot.
She's pretty hot. Yeah. I honestly, my favorite ex has to be the last one. Like,
the Gideon stuff.
Yeah, he's like so powerful. He has a lot of social influence, and he's very manipulative. And he has like his charm is like level 10.
Yeah,
it's like I can't resist them. I can't resist them, and it's like, oh, because I'm curious as to why at this point in the movie, before like she like shows what he's got, like an actual thing which is evil and terrible. Like, how long has that been there?
Like, no one noticed.
No one noticed. How recent is this X? Like, it's the last one, so is it the most recent?
Yes, because he, at least in the comics, he posts on I believe it was Craigslist, and then that's how all the other exes found each other, because they all replied to him to be like, "Hey."
Oh yeah, he's like trying to get all of them.
Yeah.
This freaking guy, man, he's got so many issues. It's like,
go to therapy, dude.
Dude, just stop trying to control this lady. I don't know. She seems like she's trying to have a good life, and then it seems like he has some sort of failing within himself, so he has to feel the need to control outside. It seems like he's that type, but
yeah.
he has like, he's dressed so pristine. He looks so rich. What's got him? What's got him in a bind?
It's because Ramona left, and he didn't like that he couldn't control her.
But why does he want to control people?
Because he's a weirdo.
Oh man. Oh man. Okay. This guy. He's so interesting. He wears all black, and he's like he's like a shadow. He's always there, which I like. I also like how Scott Pilgrim is. He's talking to Ramona, and he's like, "Hey, do you want me to talk to you? Do you want me to be your boyfriend?" And she's like, "No, I can't." And he's like, "All right, bye forever." I liked that part before she did the reveal of the tracker thing.
Yeah,
that was fun. And then after he defeats the last guy, which was very hard to do because he's very powerful. Man, he's got his charm, he's got his looks, he's got his way, he's got his money. He can use money he can levitate money and throw them at Scott Pilgrim. Do you remember the final fight scene?
Nega Scott.
Yeah, that was cool. Oh yeah, it's like the very final one where he has to. It's like, okay, I've defeated all the exes. Now I just have to fight myself, yeah. Fight my own demons. And I'm like, yes.
Did you like the twist of that, by the way?
Yeah, man, looking back on it, it makes sense, because that's how reality works. You gotta deal with yourself before everybody else. But I guess I was like, oh wow, he defeated all the exes. And then, yeah, it did surprise me. It did surprise. I was thrown a wrench in my movie watching experience. I was like, wow, I can't believe it. Self-love. He has to learn to self-forgive, and he does, and then he has self-love, and then he can love Ramona Flowers, and he felt so empowered.
Did you know that they were actually going to have Scott end up with knives at the end?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
This is such a better ending. I like this ending so much.
So do
more.
I. Like, if they did do anything, they all could have been single. But the fact that like they were actually gonna put him with knives, I was like, ew.
That seems like it kind of if they put knives and Scott Pilgrim together, that would defeat the entire purpose of the movie, the entire message of the movie. I feel like the message of the movie is ultimately like self-empowerment, loving yourself, learning a bunch of lessons you gotta learn in order to be in a healthy relationship and all of the fun stuff. You know, like just like you gotta self-love. You gotta love yourself before you can love anyone else. That's true. So, yeah, I just being with Knives. I do like how Knives does like, hey, yeah, go with him, go with her. I mean, go with her. Please.
She lets him go.
Yeah, it's so cute, and it's like he wasn't going to go with her. But, like, then he's, like, so divided between the two because he loves them both, which is very sweet. But you can only ultimately be with one.
Yep.
And that was pretty cool. That was the end of the movie. I like Scott Pilgrim. What's your favorite part of Scott Pilgrim?
I also really liked the, because we never brought her up, Envy, the ex of Scott's. I like that whole the vegan stuff or whatever. I thought was really funny. Fun. I think that's probably my favorite part of the movie.
Oh yeah, that's such a good scene where you like he gets duped. You're gonna drink something that's animal protein. Ooh, and then your powers get revoked. Oh, was it the Vegan Association? Was that what it's called? Why?
And you get superpowers.
Wow, you don't eat meat. Congratulations. I don't know how you get any protein in your diet. Nuts? Okay, good luck getting all the protein you need from nuts. Obviously, I eat meat. I like meat.
I like meat too.
Meat is good. I like meat. I really like the directing. I especially like the fight scenes where they do like they're on each side. I liked that, and it was like a fighting game. I liked that. It was felt very video gamey.
Yeah.
This entire movie, I enjoyed it. Honestly, if Scott Pilgrim was a video game and this movie was a video game, I would definitely like to play it.
Do you like, I guess, side-scroller type beat-em-ups?
Depends on which one.
There's a Scott Pilgrim game.
Well, I'll definitely have to check it out then. I'm also going to be reviewing the comics on my comic review show soon, so go check that out. So anyway, what would you give it rating-wise out of 10?
I would only give it a 8.5 out of 10, only because I'm a little biased because I read all the comic books and I understand that they weren't finished when the movie came out. But you can kind of see a little dip in quality once Ramona, no, not even Ramona, it's the Japanese twins.
Yeah.
At that point on, it gets kind of a little weird.
Yeah.
There's definitely like a tone change, but like not in like the good way type. And yeah, it just felt not the same movie to me.
Yeah. I honestly, oh man, though when they came on screen, they didn't like really imprint on me, so I don't remember them that much.
They do the like the DJ stuff or whatever, but they also didn't speak English. So that's also part of the problem. Like they were there, they did what they needed to do, but there was no like big actiony thing and no like actual confrontation, like none of that.
That's true. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think I would give, based on like, I do enjoy this movie a lot and I do like the lessons I learned from it. And I just like the visuals. It looks pretty cool. I think I would just give it like it's like an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
All right, where can we find you? Plug your stuff.
You can find me on Hack the Movies, and you can also find me on Twitch as StuffLikeGames.
Heck yeah. If you like this review, watch another one. YouTube really likes that. If you want to fast track a movie review, you can do that at patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you'd like to help support the daily grindiness of all them daily movie reviews, go to this link tree, find the way you can help support the daily grind of all them daily movie reviews, so you can go here. And until next time, mint salad sauce, see you later, my sour croutons, and bacon bits.